Hello everyone, I'm Hugo.
And I am Jake.
And this is the first in our new series, Goosebumps Abridged.
Yay.
And for the uninitiated, in 1992, author R.L. Stine was fresh off the success of several young adult horror novels in the Fear Street series. After some convincing from his publisher, Stine decided to write a series targeting a younger audience, and from there, Goosebumps was born. Goosebumps became an award-winning juggernaut in the world of children's literature between 1992 and 1997. Stine produced over 60 books in this critically acclaimed series. Of course, being the 90s, the only logical next step was to turn these beloved children's books into a mediocre Saturday morning television show of the same name. So between 95 and 98, Goosebumps brought kids to their TVs every week for fresh scares, and for many, myself included, it was their first glimpse into the horror genre, and because of that, Goosebumps will always have a special nostalgic place in my heart. Jake, on the other hand...
I hate it. I hate all of this.
Good to know. So today we're looking at our first episode of Goosebumps. Here we go. Unequivocally, the best part of every Goosebumps episode is absolutely the intro. Just listen to the music.
I don't even hate the intro, but you know what I do hate? That fucking dog. Why does the dog have to bark to the tune of the Goosebumps?
You just gotta.
And he's a demon dog. You see his eyes?
Yeah.
Creepy fucking Labrador.
And not only that, we have Michael Jackson and... trees? Trees are creepy, right? So we get our opening, and of course, the best way to start off any series is to start with the second one, Night of the Living Dummy 2. And that's not on us. No. Goosebumps never did Night of the Living Dummy number 1. So in the first scene, we meet the Kramer family, who's one of those weird families who refuses to just sit down and watch fucking TV like the rest of us. They have to share and have family time. Ooh, look at us. We have interpersonal communication skills.
No, they don't. But even they fake it because they just sit there and they have awkward conversation, and then they put the computer behind the couch so no one can use it. And then you have the dad who's clearly too old to be banging the mom. He can't get it up. At least not for the last 9 years, clearly.
Was Viagra invented yet?
No.
Only he knows. So, during their show and tell, the older sister shows a painting she made, which apparently she's shown for the second week in a row, which means she hasn't done shit this week.
She showed us the exact same picture last family night.
What a lazy bitch.
Of course, we get the annoying younger brother, who shows all the signs of being a potential future serial rapist.
Guess whose new sweater Amy's trying? You little geek!
Amy, where's your sense of humor?
My son's a dick. Then it's our protagonist Amy's turn, and she has made the worst life decision she's made so far, being a ventriloquist. I can only describe her performance with a sentence that I never thought I would have to say in my life. Somehow worse than Jeff Dunham.
So Dennis, how was your family picnic? Were you bothered by any ants? No, worse, termites. You've heard of the Terminator. Well, we had to call it the Exterminator.
Unfortunately for Amy, the ventriloquism doesn't really work out.
This is so embarrassing. You said we can get a new one.
Really? That was literally the most entertaining part of this entire show.
Luckily, the dad has a surprise for Amy, and he explains where he found the doll.
I was passing the second-hand store near my office. There he was, just sitting in the window.
Yeah, it was just in the window, so I stole him.
Oh, wow, he's great. Slappy? Daddy, thank you.
So Amy finds a card inside the dummy's pocket because when I get a dummy, I check the pockets. Never trust a dummy. And she pulls it out, and as you do, naturally, you don't read something inside your head. You read it aloud, especially if it's kind of Latin.
In fairness, for her, this whole incantation thing could have gone far worse.
Caru, Mary, Donna, Roma, Molyneux, Carano?
The box. You opened it. We came.
So that night, of course, as you get anything new, Amy decides to play with her new toy, and then something strange happens.
Amy, if I catch you in my room again, you're toast. Got it?
I was just trying it on. I didn't hurt your dumb sweater.
Well, just stay out. Now go to bed.
Don't have to.
Yeah, we don't have to.
Come on. Mom says so.
That's weird.
How do you not notice that? You don't do that on accident.
Oh, I thought, did I do that? No, you didn't make it talk, you dumb bitch.
God, why?
So, pretending she didn't just see a demon-fucking invader doll, she decides to put him to bed.
And then we get, at night, the classic killer POV cam with what seems like a bloody instrument. fucking rape you so much right now. So much dummy rape is not... Is that a fucking watercolor?
So yes, instead of doing something actually evil, the dummy decides to draw happy little stick people on this painting. Kinda looks better, actually. Get a good agent, call it postmodern, sell it for $500,000.
And of course, in the morning, our protagonist is blamed with the defacing of this beautiful piece of art.
Pretty dumb, Amy. Even I wouldn't try and get away with that.
Jed, stay out of it.
We'll talk about this later. Now go get dressed.
I'm always blamed for everything around here.
Oh, I have so much teen angst. I'm gonna go listen to Simple Plan and cut.
Then Amy returns to her room, and we learn two things. Firstly, she's finally become a woman. And secondly, the dummy apparently has a bunch of red paint on its hands. Oh no, did it do the crime thing?
Some time passes, probably literally the next night, because this family is just fucking weird. They have to spend so much time together. And have you ever wondered what happens to that guy at the party, like on the beach with the fire, and he plays the acoustic guitar when he gets older and settles down? This is what happens.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Thank you.
Once it's Amy's turn again, she gets up there with a new ventriloquist dummy and proves that the family has no idea what ventriloquist acts are like.
So, what did you think of Dad's song?
That was your dad?
Slappy.
And how about that mother of yours? She went to a store and asked the clerk if he had anything her size, and he told her to try the freight elevator.
Me?
But it's not me, it's him. All right, the dummy made me do it.
I wouldn't laugh. You're such a booger brain. You tried to grow an eggplant by burying a chicken.
Hey, cut it out.
Yeah, it seems that they don't understand that that's the whole point of ventriloquist acts. The dummy is supposed to say the thing, the ventriloquist doesn't, and it's supposed to be insulting. Frankly, he's a better dummy than she is a ventriloquist.
The family, of course, is very upset. I'm judging you with my baton.
Then Amy is forced to face her crippling mental illness by discussing it with her family. Yes, Amy, you do have schizophrenia.
This is just getting too weird.
Weird with a capital W.
Come on now, you two. We're here to help Amy as a family, not to criticize.
Whatever, you guys, you just don't understand me. I'm gonna go to Hot Topic with my bisexual friend Andy.
That evening, as everyone is asleep, including the parents sleeping on the family couch in front of their inconveniently placed computer, that doesn't make any sense. You can't use that. Wake up, move the couch, put a chair there, then go back to sleep. So you can use the fucking... It was a status buy, clearly. You need function, man. Function. Anyways, the dummy starts doing crazy stuff.
The dummy decides to try and break the guitar over the dad's head. Of course, somehow Amy is so incompetent, in trying to stop the dummy from destroying the guitar, she lands on it herself, and she completely crushes it.
The following morning, the parents discuss what they're going to do with Amy and her terrible mental illness that's clearly affecting everyone around her.
Amy, we want to help, but we can't begin to understand what's happening here if you keep blaming Slappy for everything.
I'm telling the truth.
I'm late for an open house.
Sorry, gotta leave, family. Gotta go sell some gigapets. Them Tamagotchi boys are coming up on our coattails.
So sick of all the drama, Amy decides to do the rational thing and stick Slappy down the sewer.
You're never gonna hurt me again. Ever.
Hey, kid, wait. Come on!
Yeah, Slappy, now's the time to make a case for not being put in the sewer, you dumb piece of shit. Amy gets home, however, and sees her sister, who wants her to tell her brother Jed to stop tracking mud in the house.
Yeah, and tell him to stop covering his tiny wooden feet in poop before he walks through the house.
Hey, Amy. Guess who?
Oh wait, no, the dummy's back on, I'm so shocked. Slappy then explains his plan to Amy, but I don't really follow it.
Keep away from me.
We're partners, Amy, remember? Wasn't very nice of you to dump me in the sewer like that.
What do you want?
Don't you get it yet? You can't get rid of me.
What are you talking about?
Don't you remember, Amy? You spoke the words. Peru, Marie, Odanaloma.
Molyneux Carano?
You and I are one now. Inseparable. You are my slave.
No, I'm not gonna be your slave. You can't make me.
I can make you do anything I want. You have no choice. Your whole family thinks you're crazy. I've seen to that.
Not really sure why Slappy has the right to make them slaves. He's not really super strong or anything, he's just a tiny wooden person. He's basically a more fragile midget, so I don't see his plan.
The sister shows up and sees Slappy turn his ugly head. I'll arbitrarily reveal myself to the others now that it's the climax!
Hey, what's going on?
Run, but you cannot hide.
Quick, there are 6 more minutes left in the episode and we need to build tension! Somehow, though, Slappy decides to hide away from the girls and they go searching for him.
Why didn't we turn off the fog machine in the living room?
Shut up, Amy.
Why do we even buy it?
It's the 90s, we just have showing around money. Slappy does finally decide to make his final attack, though, but is quickly destroyed. Because he is made of hollow wood, so don't really see the threat.
Just in time to do absolutely nothing and be completely pointless. The parents show up. And then the greatest twist in Saturday morning cartoons TV history.
Do. If you didn't do it, then who?
It's good to be back in the family again.
Yeah, so the other dummy's alive for some reason. Don't worry, it's totally a cliffhanger. Luckily, this family's never mentioned again on Goosebumps, so we have no idea what happens to them.
And then it ends.
So yeah, that's our first episode of Goosebumps. I love this show. For all Jake says about Goosebumps, frankly, it's an excellent show for young children. It isn't on caliber with your adult horror series, but it doesn't have to be. That's not what it's trying to do. It's trying to introduce children to horror tropes and be scary enough while still maintaining some of that childlike wonder.
Are You Afraid of the Dark was better.
Okay.
It's superior. I remember one time, because it's not always a happy ending. Sometimes, this one kid got stuck in a pinball machine forever, man. Forever.
Maybe we'll do that sometime. Anyways, thanks everyone. This is the end of the first Goosebumps Abridged. If you have any episodes that you know of that you'd like us to do, go ahead and tell us in the comments. We'll be doing more of these, and hopefully soon I'll be doing my series, Power Rangers Abridged, so get ready for that. So, until next time, I'm Hugo.
And I'm Jake.
And we are Unpopular Culture.